You ask any Londoner and they will tell you that a bun run is a rite of passage. You ask anyone that lives in the countryside and they'll just tell you that those Londoners are slapping lipstick on a pig. Anyway, bun runs seem to be all the rage and it is a great way to spend a Sunday. And today we are joining the Assos guys for a bun run.
I do not cycle into central London very often, but today we're at the Assos store because they are hosting a brand ride. They have rebranded their group rides. It's now called 13 Collective, and we're doing a bun run. My first and probably last bun run for the year. Guys, welcome back to the What Life. Let's roll. We are taking the Zwift Tunnel. If you know, you know. It's cold. Right, let's talk brand rides for a very quick second. So I went on one yesterday with Van Rysel. If you want like free coffee, pastry, I think brand rides are really important for brands in London or any brands. I think it's super important to get them out there because it gets your kit and it creates a nice little sense of community. Who are doing brand rides that I have seen this year? I see Attacker, they are hosting a whole bunch. They've actually got a good group of ambassadors, mostly North London, Regent's Park. Obviously Sportful have hosted a bunch, same kind of area. I think free coffee, pastries with those guys. Van Rysel's like the only bike brand I see hosting group rides. They've hosted 5 or 6. Beeler Syndicate have hosted a load this summer. They've done a really good job. Well done, Crumb. Again, I'm not 100% sure if they always have like free coffee or free pastries. They do on some of them, but they tend to be only the bigger ones. Who is also hosting brand rides? Oh, yes, the Map guys obviously host a couple a year. Not like prolific, not like Attacker, Sportful. Map host a couple, free coffee, free pastries. I think you find all of these through their Strava groups. And one brand that I've seen do less this year than they've done previous years is the Canyon guys. They used to host, or they did host, a bit of a festival with down at Goodwood. They did it one year. It didn't quite get the numbers that they needed, I don't think. So it didn't happen again, which is a shame. But they do work with Moloko, and Moloko, I think, host maybe rides with Canyon. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then every time you go to Moloko, I think there's free something, coffees, food. They put on a party. Anyway, today a bun run. And if you know me, I actually live out by Windsor. So I'm cycling out to come back to then drive home. That's what we're doing this Sunday. So Assos have completely rebranded their like cycle club. It's now 13 Collective, but they've gone in big on this. So they haven't hosted that many rides this year. I don't think, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen that many. So when this one came up, one of the guys dropped me a message, said, do I fancy coming along? It's my first time to the Assos store in London. So also, Asos are going to be sponsoring EF Education next year. So they no longer produce the jerseys for the US like crit teams like the Blazers and Legion and whatnot, and they are making EF Education kit. I've always been a fan of the Assos kit, never owned any of it.
Chilly.
The long and short of it is 3 groups, all about the same speed, about 35 people. Fun run, baby. There's 2 times a year that you cannot beat London. One of them, midsummer. The other is Christmas. This time of year, I don't love it. But today is a nice day. Perfect weather. Nice time to be bowling around London. And a fun run is 110k from here. I might not make it all the way back. Talking of group rides, if you do need a photographer for your group ride, this is our boy. But that's dead serious. If you are a brand and you are hosting group rides, because these rides are becoming way more popular, in my opinion, than they're like the most popular thing happening in London at the moment. Brand focused group rides, hit him up. I'll drop his Instagram down below. Just as long as he takes good pictures of me. Definitely took a minute to get out of central London to eventually get into Richmond Park. Now we're on the good stuff, and I guess we cruise out to Windsor. We're kind of doing a reverse bun run. Most people will do the long way out through Windsor Park and then come back the short way. We're doing the other way around. So we're going the fast way out, the long way back. But I have been told that Assos is paying for the buns and the coffee. I'm here for that. We have arrived. Windsor town, back home. Time for a cinnamon bun. I don't know what today's gonna do, but if it rains, I'm gonna fucking cry. Bun run.
I think that's what that.
Is that for your glasses?
Yep. That's got little glass symbols on it.
Cake and coffee, courtesy of the Assos guys. Well, we've only been here like 10 minutes. Are you ready to go back?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm not ready. Off we go. Mr. Liam Yates of insert clip of Liam Yates cycling along the grass.
Yeah. None of that today.
Best behaviour today.
Yeah.
So that's that. That's like cheeky cinnamon bun, all done in 15 minutes.
It's your turn on the front this time. Way back, and way back. Mate, I don't know what the front of a group looks like nowadays.
As I travel on this road of life, with the road in light, where the slang is engraved with a slave language, in the streets of babe with the pain of slave ships, still I submit to it.
Flying visit to Windsor.
I'll
be back here in a few hours anyway.
Get lost and I admit to it, so I stick to it. This routine, me and my constituents got it down back so we can live through it. With no love, no heart, not a glimpse of it. Rules come with the religion, hold it intimate. Thinking we live life, but we hinder it. It's ironic the way that we cling to it. Hold the fountain you.
Word on the street is Windsor Park is closed. I don't know whether that's just our group thinking that it's going to be easier to get back to London if we just hightail it. But yeah, no Windsor Park. That was going to be the highlight. If anything, it was going to be the only nice bit, the only bit of smooth road. But yeah, we're not doing that. But we have picked the pace up a little bit. The Assos guys, 3 groups. We're the first group. They will all vary in speed a little bit. It's no drop. So these types of rides are becoming more and more popular. And I can kind of see why. You know, free coffee, free cake, and they cater for everyone. Well, unless you are a hardcore bike racer and want to smash watts, because there's no rolling turns, just nice riding. 110k. It would have been nicer if we'd gone through Richmond Park, Regent's Park. Nope, Windsor Park. My bad.
Stigmata. Eyes on the king, but I'm feeling so low. I'm with the king, feel like I'm riding solo. Fire rain on my head, on my core, so crucify the flesh. Love you to death, stigma. Would die for my king, feeling like I won't go. Fly on his wings, feeling like I can't float. Fire rain on my head, on my core, so crucify the flesh. Love me.
I don't quite know what my face actually looks like at the moment. Does it look all right? I think the stitches and whatnot comes out tomorrow. I've been avoiding looking at it for obvious reasons. Anyway, we are back in Richmond Park. The route back, way quicker. Closed Windsor Park, so we just cut a few corners, cruised in. Yes, I think they are going to scoot all the way back into central town, and there's a little bit of food back at the store, but I can't do that. We've done 100k, I've had a good day out. I'm going to call it a day, make my way back home. Where is this driver going? Okay. Yeah, that's my day done. These group rides are becoming more and more popular. I see them being like a big feature for next year, more so than some of the racing, because I'm really sad that events like Abingdon Midweek Crit, the Bovingdon Bomber, which I think was a Wednesday night crit, don't happen anymore because we didn't get the numbers. But these rides are getting more and more people turn up. So you're kind of seeing what's happening in the industry at the moment. All of that being said though, I don't see myself going on another group ride until next year. It's kind of settling in to winter. I'm just not a wet weather, cold weather rider. If you want me, I will be on Zwift, but I think I've got 2 weeks in Cyprus riding my bike for work before then. Anyway guys, thanks for joining in. Cheeky brand ride. I think there'll be loads of them next year. Get involved, especially in London. And they are important as we keep growing this cycle space. Whatever. Guys, see you on another one soon.
Tell you